back to some more Disco Elysium, where we finally made the jump. We can now finally explore the dockyard and stuff. Are we gonna do that? Of course not. We have better things to do first. Exploring. We got more tear, which is great. Tear is also awesome. Tear is always awesome.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really hard here.
How hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
I'm not. Looks like I had a lot of fun. It must have been an advanced scouting mission on the harbor.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, all right. For now, let's just move on.
Okay, what's this?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table.
How tidy of him.
Take it. It's just there. Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it. Generally speaking, it would be dishonorable to take it. But then, it looks like a military uniform, and wearing that is very honorable. So, a conflict of honor, it's up to you.
I don't know about stealing people's very colorful clothes like that.
I did it for work and all that.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
This is where Renee works.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
I'm gonna leave the picture alone.
Let's get going. The entire neighborhood can see us up here.
It's fine with cops. Okay, now tell me about this uniform. Fancy pants, +1 reaction speed. Those are some very fancy pants. This is atrocious. That's a fair physical instrument. This is an atrociously horrible looking uniform. Nope, don't want to go down there yet. Go explore more. Just
on
left the
second
coffee
glance,
machine off,
someone
wasting
has
energy.
forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Wonder if there's anything interesting inside.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Yes, very unfortunate.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Is there anything interesting there?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Come on, Harry, focus.
Look how blurry all the lines on these
Shit.
papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing. Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes, less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
Could I actually focus through not focusing?
You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shades start melting into each other.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there?
Yes.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
Awesome, I focused. So I have a higher chance.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
See, focusing through not focusing worked.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Okay, to-do list with errands for Everett.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Let's take another look.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Okay, so no more information. Fine.
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Special whirling board. That has something to do with the whirling in rags. What's this? Book. Nope, not gonna get distracted by reading a book. Not yet. In a bit. Postcard. Can I find drugs? Ooh. Fancy glasses. Yes, please. Savoir-faire minus visual calculus plus visual calculus minus 1 drama. As much as I love drama, as much as I love drama, this is probably better. Okay, not gonna read the book yet. What else can we find? Cannot be opened without a pass card. Yeah. What is
An
this?
imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change." The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952, and a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling.
Interesting. Who might this be?
Still calling. Then,
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
For fuck's sake. What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
No, I mean, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Do you know me?
No.
Then why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harrier Dubois. Do you have anything on my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
Seems like a fun film.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
Sure, I'll be right on it.
On the corner of Voyager and Maine, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit. It's over.
What was all shit? Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24 hours.
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
But I don't want to conclude this call. Fine. We're all done. That was interesting. Okay, cannot open that door yet. It's fine. I guess we'll do some actual police work. What's that? Money! Fantastic. I love money. What does that button do? Press the red button.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Press the
With a
red
loud
button.
grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. Can it move it any faster? That seems a bit precarious.
And, with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
I'm sure it's fine.
The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Understood. Let's go back to the
The
panel.
rusty control panel grows warm to the touch, then grows cold. It is finished.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
See? It was worth it, Kim.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Now we can explore inside.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Yeah, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
No, I just feel drawn to it.
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Because it was hanging from the crane.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container.
Yeah.
We're not here to interact with containers. We are here to interview the Union boss.
Speak for yourself. I'm here to interact with cargo containers.
No reply. You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Yes, I'm gonna try to persuade the door to open.
Despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
I'm a super genius.
Ahoy! Come on in!
What the fuck?
You can't be serious.
It's my incredible detective abilities, Kim. What the fuck is this shit?
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard.
This what being on acid looks like?
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think.
Being locked inside a container is fun for you.
By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Sirens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
Yes, let's be... Shall we be... Yeah, let's be nerds. Former colony of the kingdom, Ceres.
Ah, a fellow history buff. I myself am currently reading up on Franco-Nigerian era trains. Very interesting stuff. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Then why don't you help him? You have so much money it can't make a difference to you.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
Wait, did I just get a shit ton of money? When did this happen? I'm gonna have to look back at the fucking replay, aren't I? Because I have no idea how this happened. So you travel from place to place via shipping container.
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
The thing being rich isn't worth the hassle.
What? No, I didn't say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
How did you become so rich?
Oh lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kim?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is.
Because it is, Kim.
And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
Kim, you have to trust me on this.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual
Of course.
back in Grad. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, all right.
What's it like being a cunt? I'm sorry, an extremely high net worth individual.
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
Capital accumulation is some reward. Don't you think that you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? What the heck? You're thieves, people out there working their asses off while you chill here. Yeah, you're a thief. People out there working their asses off while you chill here.
And that's what? Unjust? I think it's perfectly just.
You're using your money as its own justification.
Listen, Mr. Dubois, I used to be an idealist just like you. But the truth
I doubt
is that
that.
we have no objective system by which to measure someone's value other than the market. We should just embrace them rather than resist it.
Yes, we have an objective. We have an objective system. Everyone's value is equal. We are all human beings.
The hand that allocates resources among men is invisible and cruel, but it is steady, measured, indeed, it is just.
Say nothing.
Capital makes one speechless, does it not? Blinds like the sun that rises from beyond the horizon after a gloomy winter.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
Something strange about you.
What do you mean?
You look somehow a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
I can't even see you. Something's happening to the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect. though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth among that group of individuals. It's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
Great. So what's our coefficient?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient for you and this individual appears to be 0.9998, repeating. That's not good for you.
I don't think that's good for anyone. You're telling me that you're so rich that light literally bends around your face.
Among other things. But calm down. I am but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Oh, he's only a billionaire. Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Kim, are you seeing this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Kim, how rich are you?
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
But Kim, I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines.
Seriously?
Here is 3 real.
Fuck
How
you.
much can you get for this?
Oh fuck you! Oh, it's how much do things cost? Like $50? Gets me almost nothing.
That's the idea, my friend. You've got to work for the rest. Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Sounds like I want to punch you in the face, you cunt.
This is a proposal, not a question.
Okay, I'm gonna put a point in conceptualization, just in case. Here we go.
If business planning were really your strong suit, you probably wouldn't be a cop.
I got this idea for a board game.
Go on.
Very high concept.
I'm ready.
Pen and paper game where people all over the world can play with each other using radios. I'm still in the idea from the other guy.
Hold on. Have we met before?
Maybe. I wouldn't really know.
No. On second thought, it couldn't have been you. Your idea reminds me of a group of young men who came to me a long time ago, calling themselves Fortress Accident. The name should have been a red flag.
Is this guy supposed to be based on the cunt that destroyed Zaum? It might have been.
They pitched me and a handful of other investors on an idea for a role-playing game that would, in their words, change the world.
And what happened?
Well, at first everything was rosy. The ideas were solid, but they were lacking in... How do I put it? They lacked the will to get things done. As their financial situation became more desperate, their ideas devolved from realistic to absolute insanity. We lost all of our money. High art types never deliver. They're only good for peddling Wilkins or whatever creeps they come up with.
I guess the inordinate amount of time they put into drawing mythical creatures did not generate a return on investment.
Did you try to salvage the project somehow?
Sadly, when we got there, it was too late. The concept had run out of steam. Only dust remained. What I want to tell you is this. It's a very bad idea. dead in the water. You seem like a reasonable man, but that is not a reasonable plan.
What about this? Looks reasonable to you? Are you sure you don't want to give any of those Vulcans a second go?
Absolutely not.
Stop embarrassing yourself. Pop a magnesium and calm down.
Yeah. Go back to our investigation. Thank you for your time.
It was a real pleasure. Sadly though, my current lifestyle prevents me from remaining more than a brief time in any one place. Perhaps we'll meet again, somewhere far away. Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
Fuck you. Oh, okay. That when I was close to that guy, my money became okay. Fuck. Yeah. Motherfucker. Bankruptcy sequence. But yeah, looking at the time, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. As always, I have been Pope. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the things that make the algorithm happy. I will see you all next time.